What's the best place to stay at Grand Canyon National Park? The in-park options are limited to 6, and I'll tell you my choice in a few minutes. But first, what is my authority to offer an opinion? I've been a bit obsessive in hiking Grand Canyon, and I've spent at least 300 nights in hotel rooms on the rim over the past few years. I've stayed at each of the in-park hotels, and over time, I've developed some favorites. I will address hotel options on the South Rim first. That's the place most people visit. And I'll make a few comments on the single lodge on the North Rim last. There are 2 vendors that offer rooms on the South Rim of Grand Canyon. Delaware North, that runs the Yavapai Lodge with 358 rooms, and Xantara, the successor to the Fred Harvey Company, that runs 5 hotels on the rim with 552 rooms available. Each has a website for booking and looking for discounts. Yavapai Lodge is not on the rim of the canyon and therefore is not a favorite of mine. It requires a drive, a bus ride, or a long walk to get to the canyon rim. It does, however, offer the lowest price air-conditioned rooms in the park with easy parking and access. I have a separate video about Yavapai Lodge. Xantara's website does offer the invitingly titled Grand Hotel, which might better be labeled the Grand Scam. In some parts of the world, Grand Hotel has special meaning, but not here. It's just a tract hotel not located in Grand Canyon National Park. You have to go through the park gate with waits up to 3 hours every time you travel from the hotel to the park. Their website has been forced to clarify the Grand Hotel is not in the park, and I see no reason to stay there. If there were a Grand Hotel at the canyon, it would be El Tovar, which opened in 1905 and has 78 rooms. If linen tablecloths, bellhops, and maître d's are your thing, El Tovar is for you. To me, El Tovar has some problems. First, the rooms are expensive. The cheapest room is $372 plus taxes and fees, and that's for a room with 1 full bed in what's sometimes called the garden level or street level, but actually is a basement. The lowest price room with a queen bed out of the basement is $458, which comes out to about $490 a night with taxes and fees. All the other prices I'll mention in this video will be list prices without taxes or fees. Well, $490 a night is just too darned expensive for me. You can stay in a $225 cheaper room 5 minutes away from El Tovar and then enjoy the ambiance by grabbing a drink at the bar and taking it to the lobby, or by using your savings to buy a meal in the fancy restaurant. The El Tovar is a public building. Walk on through and enjoy the ambiance for free. The other issue is that parking at El Tovar is difficult to find, and it's a long haul from the parking lot to the rooms. I guess maybe that's why they have the bellhops, but you can do better. What I call the modern twins, Kachina and Thunderbird lodges, have 49 and 55 rooms respectively, and are right on the rim. These are bland but nice enough places to stay. Neither has air conditioning, but they have evaporative cooling, which is some help in the heat of the summer. The parking is very limited, and once again, you have to haul your equipment from the car to the room. Room rates start at $336 a night, but you can do better. My top choice on the rim in the cooler months is Bright Angel Cabins. The Bright Angel Lodge was built in 1935 as a less expensive alternative to El Tovar Hotel, and it was designed by Mary Coulter. The rooms are steps from the rim and Bright Angel Trail. I would not stay in the lodge rooms because of noise and odors, but the cabins are the best value, starting at $233 a night, with the best cabins having a view and a fireplace, which go for $377 a night. Since I spend most of my time out hiking, I get the standard cabin for $233. I have a longer video with details about Bright Angel Lodge. In the cooler weather, and if there are only 2 in my party, I choose Bright Angel cabins. But if the weather is unusually hot, or if there are more than 2 in my party, I choose Maswik Lodge. Maswik is the only Xanterra hotel not directly on the rim, but it's a 5-minute walk away. The big advantage is that it offers air conditioning and easy parking in relatively bland motel-style rooms. Maswik rooms start at $262, but they are the most commonly discounted rooms on the rim and are often available for under $100 a night in the slow season. I have a separate video on Maswik Lodge. In summary, my top choice in cold weather is Bright Angel Cabins, and my top choice in the hot weather is Maswik North, which has less expensive rooms that are closest to the trail. Finally, there's only one lodge in the park on the North Rim. Because I've had problems with rodent infestations in some of the North Rim rooms, the only room I would accept is the Western Cabins, which are unfortunately the most expensive rooms on North Rim. The Western Cabins are $325 a night. Now, a word of caution. The North Rim Lodge was badly managed for years by Forever Resorts. They lost the contract and Aramark recently took over. I thought no one could manage the lodge worse than Forever Resorts, but I was wrong. I stayed there this summer and the mismanagement was so bad I checked out early. North Rim Lodge is only open from May 15th to October 15th, and hopefully they will get their act together better for the next season. But as for me, if it continues to be so badly managed, I'll consider staying in the campground instead. To me, Grand Canyon is one of the most spectacular places on Earth, and the opportunity to be right on the rim in one of the hotels mentioned in this video is a real treat. Because they're in the park, the prices are controlled, and you won't pay much more than a room in a neighboring town. Plus, the ability to stroll the vacant rim after dark and see the Milky Way, to hit the trail hours before dawn, or to hop right into a shower after a hot hike is well worth the extra effort. I hope you enjoy your visit to Grand Canyon, and thank you for watching this video.